one.
Our goal for this project was to build and launch a rocket that would be able to reach 700 feet, while also having a successful parachute deployment in order to safely deliver an egg back to the ground.
We began the construction process by assembling the rocket body as well as the engine housing. The next thing we did was to make a replica of our rocket and open rocket in order to get a rough estimate of the altitude that we could expect on launch day. After that, our next goal was to construct our parachute and connect it via shock cord to the upper part of the rocket.
Next, we drafted some fin designs in Open Rocket in order to ensure that we had a stable design. We then recreated a fin design in NX12 in order to make it file that would be able to be used with the laser cutter.
After a day of rocket testing and comparison, we were able to take the data that we gathered and compare it to our simulation. We were also able to observe the difference between the different classes of rocket engines and how their size related to their thrust and burn time.
On our final day of construction, we painted our rocket and then we were ready for launch. On launch day, we put our altimeter, camera, and egg into our rocket and began to count down. After the launch, we obtained our altimeter and saw that our rocket had reached 622 feet. This result was about 90 feet lower than the expected altitude from our open rocket simulations.
After comparing our theoretical and actual results, we conclude that the discrepancy in altitude could be due to factors like the angle of the launch pad and the wind speeds on the day of launch. After reviewing our design, we conclude that the only improvements that we would be able to make would have to be through repeated launches and testing.